I just want to start this video by saying that I'm not making this to brag, to make anyone jealous. I want to show you what is possible if you put your mind to it in life, okay? I am 25 years old. I did not grow up with money, but this is where I live right now. I've been living here for the past couple of months out in Dubai, and I'm literally searching for my dream apartment as it stands. I've been living for the past 4 years between Bali and Dubai. So traveling non-stop between my dream destinations and only working around 2 hours a day. So I literally spend the rest of my day going to the beach, hanging out with friends, doing gym, going to yoga, cooking. I've been learning how to cook, and just reading books and learning stuff for my future family and like building my life and investing my money. And all of this, I genuinely used to just dream about. I used to think like this is something, a life that I can dream about in the future. And now it's here. And the way that I was able to make that happen was one, the mindset, but two, starting UGC. And there's a guy called Louis, who I'm going to introduce you to in a second, who also started UGC, also changed his life. And I just find it so beautiful that this industry is changing hundreds of thousands of people's lives by giving them the ability to make such large amounts of money without having to work large amounts of time. So I'm gonna, without further ado, introduce you to Louis. For those that don't know, this is Louis. He's been doing UGC for, how long have you been doing UGC now?
I've been doing it for roughly 8 to 9 months now.
8 to 9 months, okay. And what kind of earnings are you getting in UGC after this period?
Yeah, I've cracked about 5,000. So yeah, yeah, like 8 to 9 months. Sorry, I've cracked more than 5,000. I've cracked over
Over that
5,000.
period. That's like, is
Yeah,
that your monthly kind of
my
earnings?
monthly would be around 5 to 7,500.
That's awesome. That's really great. And
Yeah.
what made you start UGC in the first place? One of my best questions to begin.
Yeah, for sure. So obviously there's a lot of UGC advice and UGC tips on TikTok, Instagram, and I've always had a passion in creating content ever since I was a small kid. I loved the camera. I loved filming videos with my Canon camera. So I always had a passion, and when I found UGC and how easy it was to get into with requiring a little following, all you had to do was film good content and have a social presence. I thought to myself, look, let's just give this a crack. I can complement this with my part-time job in sales, and then if I can do this on the side, that would be great. And ever since then, it's been awesome. I've made a lot of connections in the space, and yeah, I've enjoyed every minute of it.
That's awesome. And obviously you started like 8 or 9 months ago. So did you find it hard to get started?
Not really. I just grabbed a few pieces of a few objects from home, filmed mock-up examples, created a portfolio on Canva, and then began posting those examples on Instagram and TikTok. And yeah, like inbounds came in like within the first few weeks, to be completely honest, which was great. And yeah, I started with gifted collabs, and then I worked towards paid collabs. I think I worked 4 to 5 gifted before moving on to my first paid, which was, yeah, a good milestone for me, and I was pretty proud of myself.
That's really awesome. Yeah, I think a lot of people would aspire to be able to make that kind of money from UGC, because that money means that like a lot of the time you can leave a full-time job, you can have like a lot more freedom. Like, how do you feel like UGC has impacted your life?
Yeah, it's been great. It's obviously there's a lot of opportunity with UGC. I've had the pleasure to collaborate with big brands like KFC, Priceline pharmacies. So that's been really big for me, and it's kind of uh, positively impacted my mindset. I've built more confidence. Obviously, speaking on camera and filming and outreaching and getting positive encouragement from fellow creators in the space. It's been really great. And then obviously my family watching the videos, and they're watching me, I guess, pursue my own passion. It's been really good, and I'm feeling more aligned with my life as well.
Awesome, I love that. What kind of progression did you see in like income as well? Like, I think a lot of people would be interested to know
Yeah, that's
from
right.
zero to
First
like
one, yeah.
making around 5 to 7K in a month. Where would you say how did that progress? Like, what kind of month did you start seeing good money in?
Yeah, I started about one to three between August and August and December, and then December kind of took off a bit because of Q4, so that was 3 to 5, and then from January this year, it's been 5 to 7.5. So I guess like I'm on the positive trajectory. More experience equals me bumping my rates a bit higher, and obviously I've learned a lot from the UGC community. There's lots of tips out there, and definitely applying a couple of those tips into my journey and into what I'm doing with my UGC business, and it's helped. So definitely the next milestone is to hit 10K per month.
That's so awesome. That's so exciting. Congratulations of that.
Yeah,
Um,
thanks. Thank
that's
you.
great. And with the journey itself, what would you say was like the thing that really got you there? If you had to nail it down to like something that really helped you to progress from zero to this kind of earnings every month with UGC?
Hmm. Yeah, that's a good question. Definitely the realization of working with brands and actually like collaborating alongside them and creating content that they want. Like that was a big motivator for me. Was the brand wanted to collaborate with me, and like out of all the UGC creators, they reached out to me and wanted to collaborate with me, and I guess that motivated me to make more UGC, to make better UGC, and yeah, that's kind of what kept me going. Obviously, the money's been quite decent as well, so that the money's obviously a big motivator for me. And you know, like filming would take an hour, and then editing would take, you know, half an hour to an hour, and that's like, you know, four, five, $600 brand deal. If I broke it down like that and went, okay, well, that's a lot of money per hour, and it's a lot more money than what a typical person is making in their, you know, corporate jobs or in their sales retail jobs. So I kind of broke it down like that, and yeah, that's what motivates me. Yeah.
If you had to give one piece of advice to somebody who wanted to start up UGC, they've not done it before, they're brand new, what piece of advice would you give to somebody to start their journey?
Just start now. Just like don't even think about it. I guess don't even think about what others think of you. I'm 19, and I get a lot of my friends like messaging me saying like what are you doing? Like this is like cringe and all. But I just block it out. I don't really give a damn. So I know there's a lot of potential in this space, and you know, for someone who's just starting out, just start straight away. Grab a few objects. You know, it can be you know, a shampoo or or your watch or a diffuser or your wallet. It could be anything. Film a mock-up example, highlight the USPs, include a good hook, film examples, and yeah, just start straight away. Yeah.
100%. I definitely agree. I think, yeah, a lot of people maybe want to start and then they don't. And then whenever you start, you're like, I should have started sooner.
Yeah,
I
exactly,
even feel that
exactly.
now. Like, even though I'm already like in the place that I would love to be in on my journey, I'm still like, damn, I could have definitely done that years before.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just don't think about it too much and just do it because you know, there's no risk. You're not really putting up any investment up front. So, you know, you're just paying for a tripod and it's your iPhone camera, which is, you know, we all need a phone every day. So that's not really an investment. So just a tripod and that's it. So yeah, I just start straight away. Don't think too hard or much about it because if you do, you're just going to delay it and you're just procrastinating at that point.
Yeah, definitely. And I know you said your goal was to hit 10K in UGC. Is there any reason for that goal? I'm interested.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously 5 figures is a big milestone. I'm 19 and I've always had a big aspiration in making money from content and making money online. So it's kind of like I guess I'm kind of benefiting from my younger self. My younger self said, I want to make content and I want to make it a living. So if I can scale it to 10K per month plus, then I'm doing my younger self proud because I've always had that aspiration. I've always had that drive to make money online and making content a source of income. And if I can scale it to 10K, then gonna be very proud of myself. I'd if once I told my parents, they're gonna be over the moon and they're gonna be stoked. So I'm doing it for them. I'm doing it for me.
I love that. So make it happen.
Yeah, let's go.
Just a matter of time now.
Yeah, for sure. Just got to, I guess, keep sticking at it. On the days where don't want to turn up, I just turn up, and I guess that's discipline. So it's an essential part in doing content creation is staying consistent, and if I can just remain staying up and yeah, show up for myself each day, then that's a win. So yeah, we'll get there.
That's awesome. That's great. Thank you for sharing all of that. And like I said, the reason why I showed you that was really to inspire you and show you what is possible for yourself. Louis was working full time when he started this. I just dove in after being at uni and working part-time at a fish and chip shop. Like, so many people have so many different stories on how they started UGC and how they decided to build this skill that gave them this kind of freedom in life. And that's just one thing I just want to hope I can inspire you with today. Don't take this as, oh yeah, they've done it, good for them, like, lucky them. No, this is so possible for you as well, okay? I was just a normal person, so was Louis. We just went after it. We just decided that we wasn't just going to watch on the sidelines and let everyone else go and do this. We were going to take the steps and do this for ourselves too. So get inspired, get excited by it, because that is genuinely the impact that I intend to have with these videos. And if you want to see any more transformations from UGC or any more exciting stories, then just go for my YouTube channel because I have lots to show.